One other video editing app that you might want to consider is iMovie for an iPad or an iPhone. All of our kindergarten through 8th grade teachers have an iPad from the school, and you can download the iMovie app for free. If you have a personal iPad or iPhone, you can also get that app for free, so you might want to check this out. In this video that I'm doing right now, rather than teaching you how to use iMovie, I'm going to teach you how to get into the Apple Teacher website where you can find the iMovie tutorial. They have a very good free tutorial in here, and rather than reinventing that, I'll just get you in there to learn it. I do want to mention one other app, which there's a separate video about this app. The app's called Clips. Just to compare and contrast them, iMovie is a more robust version, a video editing program, and Clips is a little more simplified. You can, anybody can pretty much pick up Clips and figure it out in a few minutes. iMovie takes a little bit more time, and you'll want to go through this tutorial to learn how to use iMovie. There's advantages to both, so it's good to have both tools in your bag of tricks, and then you can decide which one is the best one to fit that situation that you're currently working on. Okay, so to get into this tutorial, first thing you're going to go to is apple.com/education/K12/apple-teacher. I know that's a long URL, so I'll post that in the Schoology course. When you get here, if you've never done anything in Apple Teacher before, you would want to hit the Join Apple Teacher button. If you've already been here, you can hit the Already a Member Sign In, and that will redirect you to appleteacher.apple.com, where you can sign in with your personal Apple ID. Just for clarification, this is not going to be your school email address. That would be a managed Apple ID. This is a personal Apple ID that you either use for personal things at home, or you might have set up a separate personal one for work. Those of you that have been working with iPads should be familiar with the difference between those two. Oops. So once you log in, just a note, you might get a text asking you to enter a secure password code there if you haven't been on here on this computer before. You are going to log in and then click on this Earn Badges for iPad button. There are 6 iPad badges. I've done 5 of the 6 so far. Well, we're going to focus on this iMovie for iPad badge, but I do want to mention while we're in here, this iPad badge is a really good badge to earn. If you haven't done that yet, it'll teach you a lot of neat little tricks about your iPad that you didn't know you could do. Also, I want to mention that for the workshop that you're currently taking, the Creating Instructional Video workshop, that's a 3-hour workshop, and it includes application time. If you have already filled up your application time and you've spent 3 hours on this workshop, just know that these badges can also be used for additional professional development time. There's a form in my learning plan that you can fill out under forms, and you can screenshot the badge after you've earned it, and you can upload that for some additional hours if you go beyond the 3 required for this workshop. Okay, so once you get here, you'll of course launch the iMovie for iPad badge. This looks a little bit different in here because I've already earned the badge, but when you log in, it will walk you through these different skills that you want to learn in order to understand how to use iMovie. You'll begin with movies, and you'll step through each of these different skills, and ultimately you'll end with the Earn Your Badge button, which you can, like I said, if you go beyond the required hours for this workshop, you could use that badge to apply towards additional hours by filling out that form in my learning plan. So go through this. You'll learn a lot about iMovie. It's a really good tutorial. It'll get you started. If you have additional questions about using iMovie, feel free to send me an email, and I can try to explain some things to you. But I think this tutorial will do a good job of getting you started.